Afternoon, guys. They're getting ready to go start baling dry hay. I think it'll go. I raked a little bit up and we're gonna go check. I've got to lengthen the bales back out. I need them about 7.5, 8 feet. Started baling, checking the moisture. We've been 13 to 20%. That was the outside round, and the outside round is usually always the wettest. So we'll see if it gets any better the next round. Well, I'm gonna bale it, but if it stays where it's at, I'm gonna have to run and get some preservative to put in the baler, because anything above 15% is supposed to be sprayed. That right there is our moisture, 18. Actually, this part of the fields I figured it'd be a little drier, but back along the woods I thought it'd be wet, but it wasn't. Dad gets it back. He went to my place to get the skid loader. He'll probably start raking, because I just raked a little bit until we figured out what the moisture is going to be. We're dodging raindrops right now. There's a storm that went south of us. I guess Baling was getting it pretty good from what Dad said. I didn't film much last night after we got this stuck, because it seemed like everything was fighting us, and about everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I really wasn't, I guess, in the mood to worry about getting any video. But so far, it's starting out a lot better day today. We're running in C1 and 2. It looks like a lot of material, but it isn't a whole as much as it looks like. That rotary rake makes a really fluffy windrow. A bigger rake is definitely on my things that I need to get soon. Much hay as I'm wanting to make now. The limited amount of time I've got. We ended up getting, right there's our bale count, 72 of the wet bales. And I didn't clear it between the wet bales and the dry bales, because I wanted to be able to text my cousin the total. I baled with the baler. But so far this round's not neat and conservative, so we're doing good. I'll just have Dad set the outside round, but the bales from the outside rounds out. I'll put them in last. But I'm quickly going to run out of raked material. Now they were spiking up to 18%. I'll probably give Dad some time to get ahead of the rake. I'll probably go get that preservative and get the tank filled, just so I've got it on me. I really don't want to stop passing us. We lengthened the bales back out to 7.5 feet, I believe. 7.5, 8 foot long. This field used to be a real nice alfalfa stand, but it all died off over the winter, so it's got a lot of grass and some weeds in it. I don't have any real good stands of alfalfa anymore. We're probably gonna plant some after we get wheat combine. Yeah, they're up at 19% on the moisture again. I really do enjoy running these balers when they're working, but when they have a bad day and they don't want to run right, they will screw you over in every way possible. The worst thing I found is knotter troubles, and what makes you even more mad when you have knotter problems is a dull knife and you're up on top trying to cut the twine and it's under tension. The springs are wanting to pull on the string. I gotta go, I got a phone call coming in. Let me get up here, I'll show you. I was coming down the road and I had the bale on the back of the baler let go, and it's sitting down there. It's just on the edge of the road, so Dad will move it when he gets here with the skid loader. We've had them pull all the balers going down the road before, because we usually don't eject them before we go down the road. And if they're sticking out far enough, we're worried about them. We'll take the loader or whatever's in the field and pull them out, but we don't clean the baler completely out. Cousin was a lot bigger into the custom baling. He's kind of cut back on it. We have to demo there's a John Deere, their new big square baler, and it come on a 7215R, I believe is a tractor. I absolutely love that baler. It was over, or probably the biggest, it's the biggest customer he's got. He still bales for. We did some hay with it, but it was one time they wanted to do dry hay, so it didn't have a preservative package on it, so we didn't use it much because it was a little tough. But we was baling their straw and it was following a 40-foot head. And that thing would eat a 40-foot wind route 5 miles an hour. Couldn't believe it. With these balers, we was the lowest gear we could, trying to get it baled. The balers, these new Alm balers, they can take it. It's just I don't like their pickup. Their pickup's their weak point, or where they can't handle the amounts of material. But I was real impressed with that John Deere baler. The tractor, it was nice too, but I'm kind of, anymore, I think the new tractors are neat and all, but I like these older ones. I like new implements in most cases on older tractors. I think a sweet baling setup would be one of those John Deere balers on a 4955 or 4960. I like this 4640. It makes a real nice baling tractor. It's a little bit stronger than a lot of them. I think it's doing 180 now. It's been turned up a little bit. And the other baler tractor, when we was running 2 balers, was an 8100. And I would say that this had a little more snort to it than the 8100 in places. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get that preservative. I wait on my dad took the truck to get the skid loader, so I gotta wait on him to get back. Baler we do the silage baling with quite a bit for balage. That's picked up recently. Like for custom wise, because it doesn't seem like we get good windows to make dry hay anymore. But like now you can hear when the plunger hits, it loads the tractor down. When you're in the wet alfalfa 50-60% moisture stuff, it'll chatter the windows sometimes in this thing. There we bale for one dairy there that I think I was in high school, they'd mow 30 acres a day, and then that night we'd bale it, and I run this thing all through the night quite a few times over there. Of course they got mile long flat fields, which is nice. I'll get back with you after a while. Well, we're still bailing along. It's, what time is it? 8:30 right now. And we about halfway. Well, we stopped and we put preservative in the baler. And about halfway through that field, I caught up to the rake. They're at the home farm. This when I was right behind the rake, I was still getting a little bit too much moisture for really what we need to be pushing for the way the forecast looks. So we stopped for a couple hours, got them picked up. I did some work on the hay rake, and then I didn't really figure on baling this down here at the neighbors tonight, but I just out of curiosity, I sent my brother down here at the 40-20 and rake to do the outside rounds just to see what they were tonight, and it was actually drier than at the home place. So we decided we're going to go ahead and bale it, and I'm running 12% moisture right now. Down there in the bottom next to the creek it was a little bit wetter, but not even that, it was 15-16%, so that's not hateful at all. It's quite a bit of grass out here, really. Dad, he's over there raking. I thought my brother was going to go get the 1206 and wagon and start picking up bales, but maybe he's not. We don't have to do it tonight. I doubt we will. I haven't been getting in. The other night I got in at, it was 3 o'clock by the time I got in from mowing. Last night we wrapped until 12:30, all that wet stuff, and I've been getting up at daylight, and I gotta get up right 4:30 tomorrow to go mow hay at that dairy I work for. I want to start early so that way I can get that done. I can come home and do my work then. That works out pretty good that way. Real that'll be windrows. It's just grass hay. It's an old pasture from when they used to milk cows here. This is family ours that owns this. We're not going to get everything done tonight. Now the sun's still up. Well, yeah, it's still up. It's already picking up a little bit of moisture, so we got another good day tomorrow. We ain't going to push anything tonight. Tractor don't have much for tires. I gotta lock in the differential on these hills. It ain't, the hay's dry, but you know, look at the tires and they appear to be wet. That's our biggest slowdown at this point, is I need to get a bigger rake. I'm pretty good at catching it. This field, he's doing all right staying ahead of me because it's shorter and there's a lot of turning in it, so he's got the upper hand on me. But at the farm where it was more of a square rectangle field, I was keeping up with him pretty good. Yeah, my brother, he's over there at the skid loader now. Had two spots so far where I've run right down there. I couldn't climb the hill, hit a soft spot, and then once over there below the silo where I actually thought I was stuck. But I was able to get out of it. Baler's running like a champ. But these older new on balers, they're not bad. When they're running, they'll eat hay, but when they're not, they're no fun. This baler is probably, I don't know, 15, 16 years old or older, and it's done it several times. It'll outrun a brand new one. We've had them in the same field. New Hollands screwing themselves over, cheapening their hay equipment up. Looks like Dad might have lost something. He's out there walking. Rake didn't come unhooked, or I don't know what he's on. I started getting a little bit of a higher moisture eating, so I'm just gonna quit. We don't have much left. It won't take me but 10 minutes to finish it tomorrow. No sense in pushing it with a good window. If for any of you that don't know, these big spur bales, they don't breathe like little bales and round bales, so you gotta be a little more careful with them when you bale wet. Back to the run it back to the farm, and I'll get the 1206 wagon and head down there.